All right, folks, Chief Meteorologist Tim Buckley here joining you. Wanted to give you an update on our severe weather threat as we go through this Halloween evening and together. Then we'll get you back to regular programming. Here is a line developing as expected of severe weather crossing the North Carolina mountains right now. There are already several severe thunderstorm warnings from places like Boone all the way down to the upstate of South Carolina. Here locally, there's still not much happening, but you might have gotten an alert on your phone. A tornado watch has been issued for all of us. These yellow boxes indicating that possibility of a tornado or severe thunderstorms all the way through about 11 p.m. That includes everybody in this watch. I'll let you know our threat really only goes until about 9 p.m. here locally. So after that, you can rest easy. But scattered showers are here, and these are not severe or anything really to worry about currently in the Triad. If you're watching us from our foothill communities, Wilkes County, you already have a severe thunderstorm warning until 5 o'clock. Same story for Allegheny County. This also includes Boone. App State hosting a football game later on today. That should be quite interesting. Winds are already gusty. You've noticed this. Even though it's sunny outside, we have winds gusting between 30 and 40 miles per hour in many cases. That just shows you how windy the atmosphere is today. And my concern is it's so warm outside. We have a lot of humidity. We have a lot of heat. That adds a lot of fuel to create thunderstorms. So as that line gets here, it actually could intensify as it does so. We're in a level 3 alert for severe weather. That orange shade, a 3 out of 5 on the severe weather threat scale as we go into the rest of the afternoon. Here's Futurecast. We'll take this hour by hour, pausing periodically so you can kind of plan your afternoon. These showers here right now, not a concern, but fast forward to about 5 o'clock, we start to see the line getting closer, and this line of severe weather getting closer still by about 6 o'clock this evening. By about 7 to 8, that should be the heart of the action in much of the Triad, including Greensboro, High Point, Reedsville, and Asheboro. Then as we go toward 8 and 9, very strong and severe thunderstorms here. Tornadoes possible too, getting out of here by 9 and 10 o'clock, as I mentioned. So the main threats that we have to be concerned about are for damaging wind gusts. You see at the top of my graphic here, the biggest concern is for damaging winds that could be over 60 miles per hour. That could bring down trees or power lines. Tornadoes can't be ruled out either, especially between that 5 to 9 o'clock time frame. Not a major concern for flooding or for hail. Primarily the wind is going to be our biggest concern over the next couple of hours. So again, just keep it with us. We'll have lots of updates throughout our newscasts, of course, coming up at 5, 5:30, and 6. The main timing, 5 to 9 and 10 o'clock this evening. Damaging winds are our biggest concern. And again, if you still have time to do this, secure those outdoor objects. If you have loose objects, decorations even, that you don't want flying away, secure them now. Make sure you have a plan too. If you're out and about this evening, you got to take some personal responsibility to make sure you have a safe place for you and your family to go as this weather moves in. Once we get into tomorrow, everything's fine. It's a little breezy. It's cold out there relatively compared to where we've been. Upper 30s tomorrow morning, mid 50s for tomorrow afternoon. Friday is fine. So if you have rescheduled Halloween activities, you are in great shape for your Friday, and that will continue into the upcoming weekend. We'll have severe weather updates, as I mentioned, as needed throughout the course of the evening. Right now, our Tahisha Moyes is live in Greensboro at an event that's been moved inside for Halloween.
Yeah, guys, I'm live at Guilford College United Methodist Church for their annual trunk or treat event. Usually they expect about 2,000 people here. That event is not starting until 5:30 today, 5:30 to 7:30. And when I spoke with organizers today, they said that their phones were ringing off the hook. You know, Tim's been talking about the possibility for severe weather. Many parents looking for events inside, and this is one that you may want to bring your kids out to. Right now, things are kind of quiet here. You can see some of the volunteers setting up their tables. More volunteers are going to start arriving around 4:30, have about an hour or so to set up. This is going to be a great event for the kids. Each table will have a different theme. After the kids get their candy, they'll be guided to another room where they'll get some hot dogs and chips and juice and everything, just a way to fill their stomachs with something besides candy. After that, there will be a movie playing, a Charlie Brown, It's Great Pumpkin. That TV special will be airing on a loop until this evening is done. So there's going to be maybe 2,000 people inside here. So as you can imagine, it's going to be packed. Tons of color, tons of fun, and it's going to be a little loud. I can't wait to show you what everything will look like. We'll have more coming up on WFMY News 2 at 5.